Bill woke late the next morning with a heavy hangover. He wished solidly that he hadn't indulged so last evening. He inquired as to another menace at breakfast in the Mighty Toad. "None in this district," responded the innkeeper, "though you might inquire at the Abbey of Imbeciles. They keep tabs on everything. Quadi works in the bell tower there. It's due north of here." Bill left at about noon. His head ached sorely. He was unsure about this Abbey of Imbeciles. It sounded strangely suspicious somehow, though he couldn't quite put his finger on it. That night he was glad to get to bed early. He woke feeling rested and set out again. At about midday he came to a road sign that pointed north and said, "Abbey of Imbeciles, 3 miles." Bill urged his pig faster. He arrived within a few minutes. The abbey was a tall building made of black marble, with gargoyles making silly faces carved into the walls of the church. Bill dismounted and approached the door. Before we continue, we would like to remind the reader that it is the habit of monks and nuns to take the name of a saint or virtue when they take the cloth. Bill approached the door and knocked loudly. It was answered by a man wearing the shawl of a monk. "How may I help you, good knight?" "Is this the Abbey of Imbeciles?" "That it is. I am Brother Infidelity." "Would you do me the favor of allowing me to speak to your prior, Father Flatulence?" "Why, yes, follow me if you will." Bill was led down a dark hallway to a room with a large oak door. This the monk opened to reveal the chambers of a priest who was seated in a wooden chair by a small fire. "Father Flatulence, this good knight would speak to you." "Come in, good sir. How may I serve you?" Bill told him the tale of the princess and his quest, of the bridge-keeper and of the giant. "What a heroic tale!" exclaimed the priest. "In what way might I aid you?" "Well, I was directed here by the innkeeper of the Mighty Toad. He directed me here saying that you would tell me of a monster." Yes, but you must stay a while first. Come, let me show you to the chapel and introduce you to the Brotherhood." This strange priest led Bill to the chapel, where a group of ill-assorted monks were yodeling to "O Come All the Faithful." "Brothers, we have a hero among us. Meet William of Pussbubble." "Just call me Bill." "Good night, meet the monks of the abbey. This is Brother Pungency." He gestured to a heavy-set man with a mean expression. "This is Brother Cannibalism." He pointed to a tall, strong man with a long nose. "This is Brother Obesity." He signaled a grotesquely fat man who had jowls. "This is Brother Atheism." He indicated a short man who seemed still to be praying. "Brother Atheism, wake up! I know how strong your faith is, but I'm trying to introduce you. And this is Brother Incest, our philosopher." A man with yellowish skin bowed. Bill noticed that he had but one large eyebrow across his forehead. "As you come here seeking knowledge," continued the priest, "you should talk to Incest. He is the wisest of our order." At this point, all the monks got up and left, leaving Incest and Bill alone in the chapel. "So, you're a philosopher. What is it your current study?" "Right now, I am studying something very interesting. You know how God personified himself in Christ?" "Yes." "Well, I have come to believe that God is personified at all times in a holy being, who simply fails to realize his destiny. Through reading of ancient tomes, I hope to find that individual." "Really? How interesting." "Well, enough about myself. In what way may I be of service to you?" "Be there a monster hereabouts that I might slay?" "Ah, that there is. In the Shire of Scab Picton, there be a bright red dragon whom men call Mobilioth. This dragon breathes flame and flies like an eagle. Also, this foul, cursed creation is no dumb animal, quite cunning, men have told me, and as ruthless as time. He has been known to burn a whole town to the ground, all except for the tavern, which he will devour whole." "This be the beast I seek," said Bill boldly, although at this moment his heart felt like a jelly. At this moment, Bill saw opportunity to inquire as to something that had held him in puzzlement since his arrival at the monastery. "If you don't mind my asking, why did you choose such a strange name when you joined the church?" "Well, I don't know. It seemed like a good idea at the time." "Great God, man, what were you thinking?" "I was thinking about my mother." Bill was afraid of laughing, which might offend the good monk, so he thanked him and took his leave of the chapel. At Father Flatulence's insistence, he spent the night in this ridiculously strange monastery. He set out very early that morning in a hurry to be out of this uncanny place. He set out due west, along the King's High Road, direct to the Shire of Scab Picton, and the legendary dragon Mobilioth. as to whom he had a plan that would doubtless bring him the victory he required to win the princess. This plan and its execution will be told of in the following chapter.
So this month we're mostly going to be focusing on these two ongoing series, Bill the Blighted and Irene Idsley. If you're having fun, please let me know by leaving a comment, hitting the like button, maybe share some of these videos with a friend. And if you really like it, please consider becoming a Patreon supporter like all of these incredible people whose names you see here. Particular thanks to Andre D, Banana Fish, Metamorph, Michael Fattori, Wathquin, and Zanazira. Thanks for watching. And thanks for being you.